So guys, so you see 7 piles in front of you, and today I wanna do a reading about the question, what's going on in 2020? What is your higher self working on, and what is your 3D self, your person in the 3D realm working on? So please choose a pile that you are drawn to, and I already shuffled the piles and I have drawn the cards because otherwise that would have taken too long. So let's choose the piles. This is pile 1, Jin. Pile 2, Yoongi. Pile 3, Juni. Pile 4, Jungkook. Pile 5, Taeyang. Pile 6, Hobie. And pile 7, Jiminy. Okay, guys? And we start the reading with pile Jin. So, guys, I already shuffled the piles, so it doesn't take us too long. I also looked for charms. And I want to do at the end an advice for whatever I see in the cards. I want to ask a question and I answer that question with those cards. So we start with pile Jin. And first we want to look at what your higher self is doing, and then we look at what like your 3D self is doing next year. What is the most important part? And first I want to have a look. Okay, so this is what your higher self is doing. We have the Maiden of Earth. Earth is energy about manifesting, bringing stuff into the 3D realm. And this for me is that, look at this, it looks like spring. So spring might be an important time for you next year. Let's put that here. Let's do here the higher self and there the 3D self. And we have the Ace of Cups, but reversed. So we have your higher self. And I see in both cards the spring. So I really think spring is a very important time next year. And spring has for me everything to do with feelings, with love, with awakening of feelings, falling in love, something like that. And I think, like in spring, I think next year your higher self is working on bringing someone new into your life. Like, see how this woman is like happy and joyful. I see she has a green dress, so that means the heart chakra for me. So the heart chakra will be opened. And I see all those flowers blossoming. So I really think you will experience love. And I see right now it's not in your life. So right now you're single. Or you're not fulfilled yet, yeah. And the Ace is here, and the Ace is a new beginning for me. So I really think that your higher self is working, your soul, this is your soul, is working on bringing a new love into your life. Yeah. So maybe in spring you meet someone. Let's see we look at the love card, because I also drew one love card, and look at this, how beautiful this is. So this person might have tattoos, because I see tattoos here. And they are really caring. Look at this. And it says, friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So I think, because I see here this will be a new love that the universe is preparing for you to come into your life next year. And I really think it will be someone you have either a friendship with first, or you already are in a friendship with, and it turns out that you fall in love with them. And I go for the second scenario. I really think you are friends with that person right now, but there's no love yet here. But the universe is preparing for you to fall in love with that person. That's very interesting. Yeah, let's see. This is your 3D self. That means your personality in not your soul, but this is you. And I think you see that person. Look how she's already seeing that. So you know who that person is you're falling in love. You met them. Either this is some crush you have from afar and they come into your life in spring and you really admire them. Look at the flowers. You are really in love with them already. You admire them. Or it's a friendship. Yeah, I think it's a friendship where you are more drawn to, you admire that person, you really want to manifest, because I also have the Magician reversed here, and look how they are like puppets on a string. That means you cannot control this feelings. You know, you cannot control your feelings. You are already in love with that person, and you maybe try to manifest that love with them, to make friendship, to make love out of this friendship. And you try to manifest it, but it's not, you know, the manifestation is not yet in your life because the universe is working behind the scenes on that. That's funny. Okay. And what does it say? Yeah, it says, look at this. It says, you are wonderful. That's what you are saying. Yeah, you want to enchant them. In winter, maybe right now you are in love already with that person and you want to throw like some enchantment on them that they fall in love with you too, but right now you're just friends and you're saying, hey man, you're wonderful. And then you also say you brighten the day of those around you. So this person makes you happy, it brightens up your day. Look at all the sun also on those cards. I see a lot of sun. So this person makes you happy. Let's look at the charms we have. So we have why. So maybe you ask yourself the question, why are they not in love with me yet? Yeah, reach. You try to reach out. You try to reach that person. If it's a crush, it could also be that it is a crush and you start in spring as a friendship. You haven't reached out to them or they haven't reached out to you. So this will still happen. But look at those goggles. You already see them. So either you on social media are spying on them and they are spying on you. But yeah, I think the communication is coming in summer, in spring or summer, yeah. Someone is spying already on the other person. You could be a Cancer, or they could be. And this is moving behind the scenes. This is, the Chariot for me is always the card moving behind the scenes. That's what the universe is doing. You have no idea what they're doing. Yeah, it has the letter A. So the letter A might be important for you. And it's a smile. Yeah, we saw that you brighten their day. So universe, give me one more card. How will that relationship come into the life? So that this viewer knows what I'm talking about. Give me 2 cards. Because I wasn't ready. I cannot really feel if that card fell out or not. So let's see. Oh wow. Look at this, guys. So there could be 2 scenarios. Either you have a vision of them. This is a woman, so this is, yeah, the feminine energy has a vision of the masculine. Look how good that person looks. I mean, you know, that's like the vision she envisions. Yeah, the feminine energy envisions this. Oh wow. This is like a lust. So if you are the viewer and you see that person, you know who that person is, you love. You are really lustful for them. You are really in love with them. Not only lust, but also in love. Yeah, and the 24 plus 8 equals 32, which is change. 3 and 2 is change. So maybe those numbers mean something to you. And you are not only lustful for that person, or they are for you, but but I feel it's you, you know, because I said this is the higher self of the viewer. So this is you. You see them and you are also in love. It's not only lust, it's love, because you tell them you are so wonderful. Maybe you tell them that on social media and maybe they see that, you know. And you say you brighten the day of those around you. And when they come into your life, it could be spring, because right now they are not. Right now it's just a friendship, but they are not in love yet. But this will happen. The universe is working on that. So either they come into your life as a friend, if they are not in your life yet, or they are in your life as a friend and it turns out to be love, or it turns into a love relationship in spring. This is beautiful. I like that pile. Yeah, right now it's just a vision of lust you have. But, you know, wait for 2020. This is cool. I like that pile. I like that pile. And it could be also that, yeah, maybe if you are the viewer and you watch this and you think, no, that's not me, I don't know anyone I have a crush on, or, you know, it could be that you are viewing the other person that's manifesting you into their life in spring. This could also be that they have a vision of lust with you and you don't know that person at all, you know. That's also very fun. Very interesting pile, I must say. Very interesting, guys. Okay, let's move on. So guys, let's move on with pile Jungi. As I said before, I already shuffled the piles and I asked the universe to give me information about what is your higher self doing and what is your 3D self working on next year in 2020. So let's look what pile Jungi is saying. So if you chose pile Jungi, welcome to the reading. So we have beautiful cards for this. I must tell you, this is crazy. So we have the Lovers. This is what your soul is working on. And look at this, guys. I see spring here. I see a celebration. I see marriage. I see happiness. Look at how they're celebrating that couple. So you might marry if you are in a relationship, you will marry. So they're working on marrying, and this is the soulmate relationship. You will marry your soulmate. This is if you are in a relationship, you know, this is what the universe is working on for 2020. If you are not in a relationship and you're single, the universe is preparing to bring you in your soulmate, the one you're destined for next year. This is beautiful, isn't it? It's also a friendship. I see that here. This love it starts with friendship. It's more likely to begin with a friendship, but it's also lust. I see that here. Look at those cards. I mean, you know, so you have everything with a person, lust and friendship, you know. That's great. I mean, wow. This is so cool. So they're preparing this behind the scenes, bringing in your soulmate or marrying the person you are right now with. I mean, you feel that. If I'm talking about your situation, Army, you know that. You know that. And I also looked what is behind Jungi's card, and it's the Six of Cups, which also means soulmate relationships. So this is for sure a soulmate relationship. And this is what is your 3D self doing and working on. And you see right now this card here. I see a Queen of Cups. So you could be a water sign like Jungi. You could be Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. And look at this. This is for me like also the soulmate type of love. It says the Star. You know, and the star is it's not like a star, like, you know, it could be a star it's himself, but this card means hope, love, family. Look at this. That's what you really want. Because look at how Taehangi is looking to that situation. It's like he really desires it. And it's because the Queen of Cups reversed, this is not in his life yet. In your life. You know? Because I said this is your higher self working on right now. And in 2020, and this is what your 3D self, like your person, like you as a person, in our 3D realm. Yeah, and you are hopeful. You're really hopeful that the one is coming into your life. Because you're waiting for that. It could also be that you already found your big love because you guys are going to marry next year, because this is also that you are not married yet. You are not a Queen of Cups yet. Cups is also emotions, love. And you watch, look how he's looking. So you could see yourself and your spouse or your boyfriend as like, you know, like these children are playful, pure. This love is very pure. You're very playful with each other. You have fun with each other. It's like brightens the day. I see summer here also. So it could be in spring or in summer. This is happening. So guys, if you marry, I wish you all the best. This is so cool. This is so cool. And if your soulmate's coming in, I mean, that's also the best. If you're single right now and you're wondering where your other half is, they're preparing them to come into your life. That's so cool. I love that pile. Yeah, and see what this card, the quote, is saying. Guys, you helped me relive my childhood. Ooh. Wow. So, right now, you are in this winter bear mode. Look at him. He's a winter bear. He's sleeping. So either you or the other person, your other half, is sleeping. They're not in your life yet. But with them, you feel alive. You feel like in your childhood. Your love is very pure. You know? If you haven't met your soulmate and they come in next year, this love will be very pure, very, very sexual, but also very like friendship. It's like you have it all. Wow, you get it all. And you're like soulmate. Very pure-natured people. Oh, wow. What else is it saying? I really value your opinion. Thank you. Yeah. So, for me, it says that you are a person that values opinion. And you also voice your opinion. You know? Or the other person is. So please apply it as it fits. But one of you is really saying what they're thinking. And that could also be like your relationship. You're very playful with each other, but you also value your opinions from each other. You know? So you're very respectful towards each other. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And look at this, guys. That's a love card I draw. She's rising in that rainbow. Look at this. That's so beautiful. It's like a flower, like a lotus coming to life next year when that relationship's coming in or that marriage is going to happen. It's like you rise up, you transform into that beautiful self. Look at this, and you're ready for that. You're ready for the rainbow to come into your life. Wow. That's so beautiful. And look at those colors. They match. So it's very bright, very like sunshine, having fun. Look at this. Happiness coming into your life with that rainbow. That person brings you happiness. And you don't know that person yet. And it could be two scenarios, you know. Either you are already in a relationship with that person and you're going to take it to the next level next year. You're going to marry. And the other scenario is you don't know that person. It's not in your life. You haven't met them physically. And it says freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Like, if you want. You must decide if you want that relationship coming into your life. And it's bringing you freedom. This is a love that's very close, very passionate, very like friendship. Like, you value each other's opinion. You value each other. And you are also free with each other. You feel free. That's beautiful. That's like the perfect couple. That's like, You know, when fairy tales come true, isn't it? So we have the leaf. I see the leaf for destination, like destined. This is destined to happen. This will happen naturally. So the universe is preparing that. There's a you. So a you might be important for you. Maybe also you, the other person. You. I see ever. That's like the fairy tale for me. You know, forever and ever. And I see the deer. And the deer for me is that, like this card is saying, the trail, the path is clear. So you can walk this path, you know, and you will. This is what the universe is working on. And you're awaiting that. Maybe you also feel that next year is going to be your year. Maybe you feel something is going to happen. The deer is also spiritual transformation. So behind the scenes, a transformation is coming into your life. That's beautiful. Okay. Let me give a card. Let me see. What can we ask? Yeah, what is going to happen with that? Let's see. What is going to happen for this pile next year with this relationship? What is this all about? Give me just one more card. Or two. Wow, look at this. It says confidence. Like this person's coming with their horse. Look at this. They're coming to your life. And look how happy she's looking. She's hopeful. So be hopeful. And 4 plus 2 also equals 6. So this is the soulmate that's coming in. So maybe they like horses. They like riding. They like nature in general. And I see the little star here again for hope. You know. And this card came out after a while and it looks very dark. This is, I think, right now. Because you have built this wall around you. That's like the Queen of Cups reversed right now. Because right now, you built that wall around you. You are not open to that. But the universe saying you actually are. You just have to get rid of this wall. So look at how beautiful this is. What is coming into your life and what they're working on. So get this wall down. This love is for you. You are destined to have this love. You know, this love is beautiful, and I think you look at others, like other people, like look at how he's looking towards that family life, and he wants that too. So you're looking at others and you're saying, man, I want that too. Why can I not have it? You know, don't envy other people. Because look at what's going on in your life. Look, it's coming. It's coming. But also this card is saying, the path is clear if you want it to be. That's exactly like this card. So this is the advice. Get rid of that wall. Show the universe. Also the crow is a message. So maybe this is this crow. This message is what you're seeing. You know, and this is like the crow for you to show you that you have a wall built around you. Get rid of that wall because you want that person, right? You want that person coming with a horse into your life. I mean, and that's Prince Charming coming in with everything he has. I would get rid of that wall very, very fast if I was you. Very fast. And it's the one because it says you. Like you. Like it's you. It's you, the one. Okay, guys. So that's all what I have for Pal Jungi. I hope you liked that reading. And please, guys, tell me what's coming in next year. I mean, when this comes true, you must write me a Twitter DM, or you can write it under this video because this is crazy stuff. Okay, we're moving on to Pile Juni. So guys, next up is Juni. So we will first look at the cards that I prepared. I shuffled the cards already and I prepared everything, otherwise it would have taken too long. So first we look here what your higher self is working on for 2020 and your soul, and what your 3D self, like your person, like you yourself, are working on. So let's see what's going on, Pal Juni. Okay, so this is Uranus. And look at this, guys. Very thinking, very wisdom, and it says fire. And the fire is like he brings fire into your life. This is the card about sudden changes that they are working on, the universe is working on. Like making that planet glow. Like, look at this. So there's sudden change coming into your life next year. And I also have this card. This is a major arcana. And when I look at this card, for me it's like this person you see here is leaving. This looks like that painting for me, you know, the one with the touch from heaven. So I think this is like the spiritual touch. That's what they're trying to prepare. They prepared to bring that change from up above. This is you. This is you right now. And you're reaching your arm to spirit. Other than you know, this is your soul is reaching out. And spirit is touching you. So, and this is a sudden change that's coming into your life next year. And I think this is all about getting out of hermit mode. So right now you might feel as if you feel lonely. You might have taken yourself back. You might, feel a little bit disappointed from life. Not having enough strength to start something new. So you rather stay at home. I mean, that's nothing bad with staying at home. But you feel like you don't know where the light is. You feel very disappointed. And you took yourself back. You're rather alone and for yourself. And this is changing. Like they are bringing in the change. Like, look at this. And this is coming sudden into your life. They're working on that right now. The universe. And next year in 2020, this is going to happen. So you come out of that hermit mode. You know, so you will realize if it resonates, you will feel it right now. And oh wow, look at this! Oh my gosh, guys, this is your 3D self, like you as a person. Look at this, is exactly this. Like the stick is lighting you up. Look at this. That's what they're doing. They light you up next year. You get fire. Look. They give you the fire. I love those synchronicities. It shows that the universe is really here talking to us, you know. And look at the candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 candles. So you might feel fired up from our boys. They might lighten the fire in your life. So maybe right now you're in hermit mode. You're at home watching Bon Voyage. Just being with yourself. And next year, you know, the fire is coming back into your life. Yeah. It says the star reversed. So right now, this is the same as the hermit mode. Right now, you don't feel hopeful. You're hopeless. Like, I don't know what happened to your life, but you feel hopeless. And you get the spark. So the Page of Cups, this is like the love. The first spark of love that's enlightened in yourself. And you see how I edited that card, like with the rose inside of that cup, and it cannot grow anymore. That's what you feel right now. That's like this. Like your soul feels trapped. Because that's your higher self, and that's your 3D self. You cannot grow. Right now you're feeling you've done everything you could and there's nothing more. You don't feel compassionate, you don't feel self-love. This is all a little bit lost, you know. And the universe, they light you on fire next year. Maybe also through the boys. So maybe you go to a concert and, at a concert, the atmosphere is like really so cool. All the, all this energy that's floating through us. That's like unbelievable. That's why many armies say they cannot remember. When you were at a concert, you only can remember fragments. you don't remember the whole concert as it was, you know. It's because you're so fired and lightened up. And I know that. I've been to, like, where I could go, I've been to 4 concerts last year, and it was amazing. I mean, I will never forget. Those are the most precious moments in my life. And, you know, I could be near Teangi. That's, like, for me, the most important thing. It's like so that we can exchange energies. Because I always feel like we exchange energies when we are at the same place. It's so cool. So I feel that especially, that fire, you know. It's really cool. So you're getting to feel that. Let's see what else this is saying. Yeah, you're confused right now. The 7 of Cups. I like the feeling of being wrapped up in your arms. Yeah, this is what happens. Right now, you like, look at also the color matching. That's amazing. You're like, look how he is like hugging himself. You like hugging yourself and comforting you. That's what your soul wants you to do. But you are confused. And next year, there's no confusion anymore. And you will get that higher view. Like when you sit on a mountain and you view your life, you will get that. And I think it's also because you go to a concert. I think you get fired up at a concert. And that's when the flame of passion hits you. That is made from the universe. That's beautiful. Yeah, you bring out the best in others. That's what happens to you. They bring out the best in you. They light your spark next year, the universe. And maybe the boys do, because the boys are sent from the universe. This is what the universe is working on, to send you that spark. And this is the boys maybe really inspiring you, like Jungi said. In fire. So let's see what the card is saying. Oh, that's beautiful too. Like, see your life, that the tree always stands for me for life. And see how this heart is burning here? That heart burns next year. This will grow, and look at how this tree grows. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. See? This is this cup. This is can come out of this flower gets released. You get released next year. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Yeah. You will be loved by the universe, and they bring you a new spark. Let's see what the many charms came out for that pile. We have the butterfly for transformation. Also the comp for, maybe right now you're in that hermit mode and you don't go out. So maybe this is a sign for me that you go out again, you get that spark, you transform yourself. Maybe you also transform your looks, you know? Yeah, you smile, you begin to smile, you begin to happy. Maybe you asked yourself, why is this happening to me? Whatever this is, why you draw back to hermit mode. And look at this. This is hug yourself. You get hugged from the universe, from your own soul. And this is again the alchemy card for me, like transformation. So you transform yourself into that time when that spark comes. And you party, yeah. That's next year happening for me. Like this is a cocktail, so you go out, have fun with friends. You get the spark and you light everything on fire. So you transform from that hermit mode. Like the universe is trying to bring that change, and you transform into that person that has passion. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Universe, give me cards. Yeah, how is that person fired up? Let's see. How is that army fired up? Give me 2 cards. How is that army fired up? Ooh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, look at this. Yeah, you're going to jump into the unknown. Like they fire you up so that you jump into the new beginning. Look at this. This is totally transformation of yourself. Taking the risk to do something you have never done. And then you feel you belong. Like this risk you're taking next year, whatever this is, maybe you go alone to a concert and you get fired up, and then you know where you belong. Like this risks takes you to your belonging. Like to your house, you know. I could also see it like this. Please apply it as it fits. It could also be that right now you're the hermit at home. So you know where you belong. And then you take a risk next year. You'll get out of your comfort zone. And we have 41 and 31. Yeah. So if it's a progression, it could be seen like this. You jump into your belonging. You also, because the house is also your own skin, so maybe you transform your looks and you feel more as if this fits more your personality, your style. So something you do that brings you to home. That's amazing, guys. I really love that pile. That pile is so cool too. So Pile Juni, see, wisdom is coming your way. And this is what you are right now, you know. You're at home reading books. You don't want to go out. You are in hermit mode, and this is going to change next year. What is this card about? Yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. You are confused right now. What's going on with your life? 7 is also spiritual change. Spiritual transformation that's coming into your life. Maybe you see 7-7 a lot. Oh my gosh, guys. The universe is wrapping you up and giving you that fire. The boys hit you with that fire. I tell you that. Okay, guys. Now we move on to Pile Cook. And I hope you liked it. Bye. Okay, guys. We're here with Pile Cook. And yeah, let's see for everyone who chose Pile Cook. This is your reading. I already prepared and shuffled the piles, so it's easier for us. It doesn't take too long, because if I shuffle here, we need like much more time. So I did that before the reading. And we look at what is your higher self working on in 2020, and yeah, what's in your life, what's happening in your life in 2020, what you are working on, what's happening in your life, in your 3D life here on Earth. And then we see what's going on and we get an advice. I will draw the advice at the end. And I also prepared charms. So this pile, if you chose Cook, what is your spirit working on? And I see here the crown of fire. So this woman blows out the candle. Look at this. Yeah. For me, this is like the candle is passion. The candle symbolizes passion, fire, being creative, like being fiery, like working very hard, being inspired, you know. And because spirit is blowing out the candle, and there's also that card as a signifier, the Hangman. Look how they almost have the same color too. And this is Cook too. So this is funny. It's another synchronicity. And the 6 of Wands is a card of being very responsible, having success. So everything what happens will come true next year. It's also the card for being successful. You worked really hard, guys. You worked really hard. And you worked on something that is not in your life yet. I see that. And spirit is blowing out that candle because you have done enough, okay? So you will be successful. And you have reached everything in your life. You know, you have reached, you worked your fire. You worked that. But I see that you have done in one thing that's not in your life yet. You have done everything you could. You cannot do anything more, okay? So spirit is blowing out that candle means they put you into a waiting position. Because I think what you're waiting for, 2 people, I think it's love connected. And I think the other person has to come your way. You know? So spirit is putting you into an hangman position. It gives you enlightenment. So maybe you get downloads from spirit next year. Like you're trying and trying and trying to change that situation. But there are situations where other people are involved. And you have done everything, you know. You cannot do anything more in that situation. So spirit puts you into that hangman position. That's the waiting position. Yeah, and I also see that in that card. Look at this. You are patient with me. And we have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is about friendship. This is also the army card for me. Being with armies, being patient, waiting. Yeah, and we have Look at, we have Jin in the plane. That's funny because it's a synchronicity, but I don't, I didn't intend that with putting that picture on that. That was just, well, it was by accident, but you never know, you know? Maybe it was intended, but who knows? Yeah. And I see here, this is for me water energy, so I see, and this, the heart too, so I see be patient with your feelings. It's like you boarded that plane and you really want to fly there. And I bet it's a person you want to fly to. You want to be together with that person. Maybe it's also a relationship where it's a stop, where the fire is burned out. And you're boarded that plane because your passion, you really want to be together with that person. But, you know, you cannot do anything in the plane. You just have to sit there and wait till the plane takes you to your destination. And that's the same what's happening here. You boarded that plane. You're already sitting in there. But everything what you can do is like, you know, take care of yourself and play games because the universe is taking over. You cannot do anything more. In the universe, look at the sunlight that's coming into look at this. There's like sunlight. I see sunlight here coming into the window. So the same as the 6 of Wands. You will be successful in that, but you have to learn patience, guys. You have to be patient with yourself because you're not a patient person. Look at this. Maybe you have blue eyes, guys. Very blue eyes. And I just focused on that heart. So this is a matter of the heart, I think. And you did everything what you could. I mean, you were like transforming the butterflies here. I see the eyes are like, look at this, it's like light coming out of her eyes. But, you know, only time will tell. You cannot do anything. I will put that around. So you're boarded the plane, you have to wait. Wow, look at this. You are one of the most reliable people I know. Thank you. So maybe you're telling that other person, please be reliable. I boarded the plane. Please be at my destination. Please be reliable. And let's see what is coming into your real life. I didn't even look at it before. Yeah. And look at this. The sun is coming. That's why, you know, when I said I see the sun coming into that window here. This is also the sun card. It means ultimate happiness, celebration, party. Look at family being together. Happy times. Being whole, you know? Being whole with your whole family. This is being whole for me. Also the card of being one. And look at this. With it came the Knight of Cups. And look at this. I mean, that's crazy. The Knight of Cups is someone that comes into your life. And I see that as the other person because I see the Hangman position here. If I look at those cards, it could be you that's radiating the sun. Like, because look at this. Taehyung is radiating from inside himself. See that? So it could be that it could be that next year you even more radiating from inside of yourself. But I don't see it as you. I think the universe, they put it, because this is what the spirit is working on and this is what's coming into your life or what is happening in your 3D self. And if I see that spirit puts in a pause here, this could not be you, you know. Maybe also feeling the sun, feeling happy while you're waiting. Because look at Taehyung. It's like he's waiting and has his arms wide open. Like feeling happy in your patience kind of state. In that boarding the plane state, being patient. Because you will be successful in whatever, but you have to wait. It's not that you can push it. You already boarded that plane. You already boarded that plane. And you cannot do anything else than wait. Be patient, wait for it to come your way. So either that's you radiating while waiting. That rhymes. Or that's the other person that's coming into your life next year. Like the Knight of Cups, he comes and brings his cup and says, hi, here I am. I bring you the sunshine. So let's see. Yeah, let's see what's happening next year. Who's that Knight of Cups? Let's see. Who's that Knight of Cups? We want to know. Okay, got 2 cards. There's a cat. Maybe it's Jungi. I don't know why I always see in Jungi the cat. I have no idea. Wow. Look at the... Oh my gosh, guys. I mean, that's the first card that came out when I asked who's the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh, it's like 2 persons doing the same pose. What's this? And this is the 7. 7 is spiritual understanding. And look at the sun. She's radiating. She understood that she cannot do anything more than wait. So you're there waiting for the sun, shining out of yourself while being patient and waiting for that wonderful thing to come into your life, learning patience. That's why there's a stop in your life from Spirit. You should radiate the light from inside of yourself. Yeah. And this is like for me also the card for waiting. That's exactly okay. So it's either while waiting for that person to come into your life, and you're waiting for a very long time. Look at this, it says Grove. You're waiting like for forever. It's like you're waiting for centuries for that person to come into your life. So you should be happy and radiate your light while waiting. This is the same card, the sun. Sun coming out, and you understand that this situation takes patience. It just takes patience. And Spirit says, well, only time will tell if the one comes into your life, you know? Only time. You just have to be patient. But they are reliable. They will come. And because, like, this is the 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands means success, I will see that this person is coming, and they're coming in the same pose. Maybe they're also waiting. Maybe you both stand there on like other sides of the continent. Like, both of you are radiating your light to others, and you're like waiting that, you know, that Spirit is saying, yes, you can be together. So maybe you're doing the same. But you should be happy and being patient, okay? This situation will resolve. Let's look at this, the charms. I almost forgot that. And look at this again. Look at the yellow. And it says name on it. So you know. Maybe you know that person's name. Or maybe you don't know the name of the person, but you know there's some... Those are 2 people. I see a woman here and a guy. So this is a destined couple. And I also see the 2 of Cups. I see the 4, so maybe you're 24 years old. And 2 plus 2 equals 4, so this is a soulmate relationship for sure. And this is the pentagram. This is protected by the universe, and we have the angel. They protect the heart. Look at this, guys. Wow. This is a destined relationship, but you guys cannot be together right now, because each one of you has to radiate their light to the outside world. But you're boarding both that plane. Maybe you're sitting in different, like how you say, in different areas of the plane. Maybe you're even sitting in the same plane, you know, and you don't even know. Yeah. Only time will tell. But I see the success card, so this will work out. You are destined to meet this person. Oh, that's beautiful. Guys, if this person comes into your life, please write me. I want to know so bad. If you are that person, I want to know so bad too. If you're waiting for someone and you're destined, I want to know too. Please write it under the video. I really want to know what universe is showing me here. I really want to know. I'm nosy. I'm nosy. Wow, that's so beautiful. Okay, now we move on to Palteangi. So guys, let's move on to Taeyang's pile. And as I said before, I already pre-shuffled the decks because it would take like too much time to do it on camera. And that's why I prepared the piles. And right now we are at pile number 5, 태양이. And it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because the Queen of Cups symbolizes that for me. And we have here, we will see what the universe is working on in 2020. In here, what's coming into your life, what you are working on. And I have charms prepared also. And at the end, I will draw a card for the solution or whatever question I have. So let's see, what do we have for 태양이, what your soul is working on. And I was really surprised because I shuffled that cards and deck and look what fell out. This is amazing. This is a woman looking at her cards, like, you know, doing tarot in the Samhain. And this card for me, this is like the card for transformation. You know, because in Samhain is said to be the date where an ending comes and a new beginning comes. So this is for me like the transformation. Something is ending, so they bring some change into your life. And also because she's looking, like she's doing that at night. And she's looking into the, like, you know how she's looking above? See that? And this card came out with it. And I mean, I was stunned. That's like this. Because I edited with like so many feathers, that card. The Page of Swords had like messages. So I would interpret it as messages, communication with the universe, messages with the universe, because she's also doing tarot. So this could be my pile. I would have probably chosen 태양이, but I didn't today. I didn't choose a pile. I should do that too, so. But this is like crazy. This is so cool. This is like the universe is communicating through feathers or through other stuff with you to give you a new beginning, to prepare you for a new beginning. That's amazing. So they are transforming your life in 2020. Some transformation is coming into your life. And they communicate that to you. They will. You know? So whoever chose that pile, you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you are communicating with the universe, or the universe is bringing change into your life and they're preparing you. Okay? And what is in your 3D life? We have the the Nine of Pentacles. This could really be my pile. This is a woman. Looks like she's waiting for someone. This is so funny. Like she's waiting for someone to come in. She's single. She's happy with her life. She has reached all she could. You know, that means you can see that she's hardworking, because you can see that maybe she comes out of the kitchen, it looks like it. Maybe it looks like she prepared the table. She's waiting for her guests to arrive. And this is also a very Cancerian. Like Cancers, they like to cook and bake. I mean, I can cook too, but I don't like to bake. So this card could represent myself, but I don't like standing long hours in the kitchen. I'm more a working person. But, you know, please apply it as it fits. It doesn't have to mean you stand in the kitchen. It could also mean that you work really hard in other parts of your life. And you're very independent. Those little gnomes, I don't know what they are. Maybe that's spirit. Yeah, maybe she works with children. So that could be toys. So please apply it as it fits. But she has her home decorated. She's working from home, it could also mean. And the universe is bringing you some kind of change your way. So next year you're either more working from home, or maybe you're also doing a business from home. You're working on that right now, and the universe is bringing that your change in. So maybe, you know, if I'm talking, you know, if it resonates, you know now already. And look at this. That's 태양이 being tired of waiting. So that woman is very independent on her own. Like she makes her own money. She has her own house or her own flat where she lives. And she's waiting for someone. Like, look, she's ready for that person to come in. And that she's waiting like for like a long time. She's tired of waiting. That's what those cards said. That's really interesting. But the change is coming. So maybe next year you are very proud of yourself because you open up a business and you're becoming independent. And you were waiting for that to change for a long time. You know, please apply it as it fits. Let's see what else is here. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. This represents, we had that today too, a soulmate relationship for me. You make my heart smile. So she's waiting for her soulmate to come in. So this is also maybe a love-related situation because we also have the Queen of Cups here, yeah. It could be love-related. You're waiting for your big love to come in. And you know this person could be your soulmate that's coming in. That's very interesting. Look how cooked looking. Like, this is exactly the same energy. Like, he doesn't want to wait anymore. He's like, come on, come into my life. So you're waiting for something to come into your life. And the universe is communicating. This will come. And it says, I'm proud of you. So you have done a lot of work. Yeah. So maybe you already, that transformation is still ongoing. And it's still ongoing in 2020. I see here that this transformation has already taken place. And it's still moving on. And the universe, I think that's the universe saying, we're proud of you. You've done a lot. So please apply it as it fits. You changed something in your surrounding, or the change is coming next year. And it has something to do with your independence. And you're waiting for a soulmate to come in. Oh wow, look at this love card. Oh my gosh. Those are like stars. That's like a soulmate card, guys. Look at those stars. Aww. So that is a soulmate that you're waiting for. Wow. It says sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. That's so beautiful. Wow. And you've already done a lot of work on your own. You know, because you are single. I see that here. You've done a lot of work already. And you keep going because that person makes you smile. That person makes you happy. This sacred union. Wow. I want to know how that person shows up and probably when. Okay, universe, show me how that person shows up. That sacred union. Show me cards for that sacred union for next year. Are they coming next year? Okay, that wanted to come out. Give me one more card. Wow. Okay, so one of the persons in the sacred union is trapped. Wow, that's also a message for me. The birds are a message, so this person cannot send you a message. That's very interesting. And again, we have the 3 and 4. There were a lot of 7s today in the reading. Let's see, here's a 9, 10, 15, 16, 17. That's an 18. Oh my gosh, that's a 9 too. Yeah, you're single. The 9 is always the card for singlehood for me. Like, you're single, you're waiting for that person, and and you have done already the most work, all what you could. You cannot do more. And the universe is saying, we're proud of you. You have taken a lot of strength, and you're tired of waiting. But that soulmate, I think that's the other person. They cannot send you a message. Let's see what this card, oh my gosh, again, risk. We had this in another pile. I don't know which one it was. Maybe that message speaks to you too. They have to risk it all. They cannot send you a message because then they risk it all. That's very interesting. Look at this. Wow. That's interesting. Let's see the charms. So there's an A here. So maybe there's a significance with the letter A. Then we have. So you want to have you want to have a message or something from that person. Yeah, the clothing hanger is that maybe this person changes clothes a lot, or you are. Something about beauty and clothing. So maybe you work in the beauty field, could also be you work in beauty related field. That's the destined leaf again. So this relationship is destined. We know that. Oh wow, that's the Hamza it's called, I think. It's the Indian symbol for happiness and luck, good fortune coming your way. That's the symbol for good fortune. So this will work out. I see that. This will work out. But they are trapped. And this bird here for me is a message. They cannot send you a message. They feel that energy. They know. Look at this. You communicate via angels with them. Wow. Universe. Okay, so you communicate with your soulmate through feathers. So if your soulmate finds a lot of feathers, then they know. That's funny. So the angels are both with you. That's very interesting. Wow, 3 plus 1 equals 4. 4 is stability. So for stability, they have to risk. I don't think that's you, because you have done already enough. You are there with your house. You already made the house. You have everything prepared. The food, the house, everything is done. You're just waiting for them, and they cannot send you a message because they risk something in their life. They have something they would risk if they send you a message. Wow. Okay. And then we have the bull. The bull is like that strength, having the strength and yeah, like being impatient sometimes, because that's the same as this card. Like you really wanna that they come into your life, that soulmate relationship, but you can only communicate via angels. That's what your soul is doing here. And in 2020 also. I don't think that person can send you a message in 2020. Or they might, but they have to risk it. They have to fly. So maybe your soulmate is the other pile. Maybe the soulmate from this pile is the other pile where that risk card is. I must look it up. I don't know. You guys must look. So maybe that's your soulmate. Maybe both of you watch my readings. That would be so cool. Please, soulmate, write to that person. Get out of your cage. Risk it all. It doesn't matter, if it's love. Who cares? Who cares? There's nothing more important than love. Yes. That's interesting. Very interesting pile. I really loved that reading today. All the readings are so beautiful. So I hope this would resonate with you guys. And I'm moving on to pile Hobie. Okay, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, everyone. So this is pile 6, pile Hobie. And as I said before, I pre-shuffled the decks so that we have more time about focusing on the card. And I already also have the charms prepared. And at the end, I will draw a card for whatever question I have for the reading. This depends. It's different in each reading. And we're looking here. I put the cards. What is your soul working on? What's going on in the upper realms? And here, what is happening in 3D for you next year? What's going on in your life next year, 2020? What you are working on, stuff like that. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. So we have the circle, which represents the Hanged Man in tarot. And look at this. This guy is like in a circle. That's like the universe sending you or keeping you in a circle. Like, like this guy is summoning like air elementals, fire. Like he's calling on all the spirits he knows. So something happened in your life. Let's see what is behind Hobie, like what card. Oh, it's a Queen of Swords. So you might have shut down your feelings, or you're ready to cut someone off, or you right now you're feeling very cold. you know, or you are alone right now because you cut someone out of your life or someone else cut you out of their life. But I think you did. I think you cut out someone. And this is what your higher self is doing. So your higher self is like giving you advice. I see that here, taking you out and giving your soul advice on how to move on. So something happened, and I see that here too. The Five of Cups reversed. This is like you regret something. But they want to get you out of this regret situation, because this is also the card for getting out of that regretting. So you might have cut someone out of your life and you're regretting it. And there's a stop in the situation. Hangman is always a stop. You're not together with that person right now. You're in separation. You might have contact, but it seems for me as if you were calling, your soul is calling on higher powers to see how you can move you out of that situation of being disappointed. And see how, Taeyangi, there's this butterfly, I added it on here. So this is, he looks like directly to change, to transformation. So they try to change you, transform you, your soul with higher power, with other, you know, they're working on you right now because you cut someone out of your life. And this card, look at this. This is the Five of Cups. This is the Five of Cups. This is no coincidence, guys. I shuffled the cards in the beginning and all those cards fell out. It says, you love me like no other. See how also the purple here matches? Purple is the connection to the universe. So they are connected to you. I see that. And you are disappointed. I mean, that's the card from Hobie too. So maybe usually you are sunshine. You could be an air sign. Aquarius like Hobie maybe. Or Libra or Gemini. I think you're an air sign. And you know this other person loves you like no other. Or you realized after cutting them out, you love them like no other. Because it's also Queen, and Queen is for me the heart chakra. So you made that realization after you cut someone out. Let's see what's going on next year. So they're still working on next year also on that. I think that situation already happened. And next year they're trying to get you out of this heartbreak situation. And again, this is so funny. Look at this. This is what you're working on next year. So I bet you guys are coming back together. Because this is, for me, the Lover's card, a relationship. And the Lover's card has many different meanings. But in this deck, it's like finding a new home. So maybe you guys get back together again. And you're getting a new house, new home. That's beautiful. But I think they get you out of the situation realizing that you love this other person or the other person loves you. And look at this. This is the same card. Regret, it says, see? This is all the same card. So they're working on getting you out of this regret. So maybe both of you. I think that's both of you. Both of you feel regret. You should get out of this regretful situation, and maybe your partner feels regret too, and then they come back into your life next year. Because this is what's happening either for you or what's happening to you next year, okay? That's interesting. Let's see what the heart card says. It's like almost the same colors. And it says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will transform. Look at this. There's the transformation going on. Yeah, maybe you used harsh words against each other. That's why you parted ways. I don't think you are together now, but you will get back together next year. I see that here because you're looking for that house. And you both feel the same. The universe is trying to get you out of this regretful situation. And maybe that other person felt regret, and that's why they come back next year. That's beautiful. What is it saying? Your encouragement has made me stronger. Thank you. Yeah. This is a realization that's coming in next year. Either you or the other person is realizing that you guys work really good as a couple. Yeah. You guys work really good as a couple. And that you encourage each other, and that's good for you guys to take the relationship to a next level, you know? That's what I see here. Yeah. But right now you're not together. Let's see. I have, in charms, I have the G. So the G might be an important number. We have color. So I don't know. Color might mean something to you. Maybe you both have the same favorite color. I don't know. Maybe you like purple, because there's a lot of purple here. Yeah, and we have the elk. The elk is for me because the elk lives in the northern hemisphere. This is for me winter, you know, right? Because right now is winter, and right now you're not together. There's ice situation between you two. You're not together right now, but you have a tough skin. That's also for me the elk presenting. You get through that. Okay, let's see what else is important. Universe, what else is important to know for the viewer of this pile? What else is important to know? Universe, what else is important to know? Oh, wow. I love that. You guys are warriors. One of you will fight for the other. I think that's the other person. They fight for the relationship. Yeah, they will come back. Listening. It says... It says darkness does not always equate to evil. Light does not always bring good. Yeah. So this means for me that also, like, see, the 2 here and the 3 means equals up to 5, and 5 is change. So there was a change in your situation. You know what I think? I think you were trying to change that person in the relationship, because it's change here. And because it's a paradox that light is not always light and dark is not always dark, you know. And the listening card is here. And I see the Queen of Swords and the criticism. So I think what happened here, I mean, please apply it as it fits. What I think what happened, because you guys are not together right now. There's winter right now in your situation. And it is actually winter. I think what's happened is you used too harsh words. And you regret that. But you criticize the other person because what you thought was light does not always have to be light. That's just your view, you know? Like, if you're trying to change a person according to your rules, you know what I think, and you cut that person out. Or, you know, a Queen of Swords speaks the truth. A Queen of Swords is someone that speaks absolutely the truth. She does not want any lies. So maybe sometimes you speak like too much, you know what I mean? You criticize too much, and maybe that person did something, but not because of bad will, but because they were used to that, or I don't know. And you try to change that person, change their view, because you have different views, different values. But it doesn't mean that because your values are different that it is right. You know what I mean? So maybe you or the other person spoke. They didn't listen. They spoke their truth, and that hurt the other person. And that's why the other person went away. But they are a warrior. Look at this. This is also like the elk. The strong skin. Look at this person. It's like a warrior. Nothing can throw them down. So maybe right now you guys are separated, but you will get back together. I see that here. You learn more to listen and not to always say what you think, what you mean. You know? That's what I think happened here. But you guys will get back together. I see that here. You are the lovers. You guys belong together. So don't worry. Be happy. I love those piles, okay? So that was pile Hobie. I hope you liked that. Looks very good for 2020 for you guys. You know, just have trust in the universe. So now we're moving on to our last pile. So guys, this is our last pile for today, pile Gemini. And as I said before, I pre-shuffled all the decks so that we have more time to focus on the reading. And at the end, I want to shuffle a deck for advice, or maybe if I have a question to the deck. I also prepared charms already. So we'll see what's going on. So for everyone who chose pile Jimin, welcome to your reading. And let's see what is on the back of Jimin's card. And it's the 6 of Pentacles. So that's about everything about an equal give and take. And on this side, we have what the universe is working on you. Like, what is the universe, your soul, working on in 2020? And this is what's coming into your life in 2020, what your 3D self is working on in 2020, what the other person, if there is another person involved, we see everything, okay? So let's get started. So I saw here that's all about an equal give and take. So let's see what your higher self is working on, your soul. And there were 2 cards coming out. And it's the 8 of Air and the 9 of Air. And as you see, those are very dark cards. And air energy is thoughts. And this is thoughts about your life. And those thoughts, they stress you out, because look at this card. I mean, there's a rope on the tree, so this is not a nice card, you know. The thoughts drive you crazy in your life. And look what this woman is doing. She's balancing all her chakras. So your soul is trying to balance your chakras out, trying to balance yourself out so that you don't get those thoughts. So it's all about balance in your life. So something happened to you that brought you out of balance. And this card came out as a signifier too. And this card says, save me. And the 5 of Pentacles is all about feeling lost. Having lost a feeling of home. Like, look at how our boys are sitting there, you know. You know the song Save Me. Please look up the words of the song Save Me. Universe just told me. You know, I just had a feeling I want to say this. So the universe is trying to get you out of this feeling restless, feeling like you didn't do enough in your life. You're out of balance right now, and you have the feeling you want to be saved by someone or by something. You feel you are lost right now. You are really lost. And the universe is trying also in 2020 to get you into balance again, okay? So let's see what this card is saying. And again, 6, look at this. It says, you teach me the meaning of love. And we have Gemini in Paris. In Paris, Paris is the ultimate city of love. So I think something happened here with a relationship. Maybe your other person is a teacher. Maybe you are a teacher. Maybe you guys wanted to marry, or you are married, because I see the rings here. Maybe you married in Paris. Wow, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. But something is in this relationship out of balance. Let's see. Yeah, it says transformation. This is also this card bringing yourself back into balance. It says your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. It's also self-love. Because Save Me, the 5 of Pentacles, is also a card where you don't really love yourself. You think that you messed up in your life, and the universe is working on that. They don't want that you think that. Let's see what your 3D self is doing. Yeah, look at this. That's celebration. That's also the army card for me. Going to a concert. So maybe you go to a concert next year. And look how they celebrate. Like, they are happy. Jealousy is also emotions card. And this is what's happening in your life in 2020. So maybe you go to a concert. Maybe the universe is blessing you with that, so that you get out of this energy. And this is the 9 of Wands. This card means not giving up. Like, the universe is working on your chakra system and balancing it out, and so that you don't give up. Don't give up. And I think if this is about a relationship that gets transformed, that person is also not giving up on you. But look how these cards are very dark, because they're trying to transform that. That's an attitude of yourself, that save me card. And this should be transformed into the Three of Cups card, that happy. That's also the card for marriage, happiness, having fun, concerts. That's like events that happen because you have not given up. So don't give up. The universe is trying to transform your life. They're trying to transform and getting you into that balance again. Let's see what else it is saying. Whew. That's what they're working on. Yeah. We also have the Two of Cups. That's compassion, self-love, love for another person. And the 5 is also the being disappointed card. Being disappointed number. And number for change, transforming. That's also the 5. You could be 25 years old. Please apply it. Yeah, and you ask yourself, why did this happen to me? Why? And look at this, it's the same color, that smile. Teach yourself the meaning of love, you know? And the stars here, having hope. Or maybe with our boys, maybe you go to a concert and maybe because of that you transform yourself. And that's the Chariot. You might be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. And this is also for me that you're moving into the right direction. Yeah. When this celebration happens, you are moving really fast out of this mindset, that save me mindset. This celebration that's happening next year, where you should attend. You should not give up. You should attend. If this is something else, like a party or a concert, you go there alone and you should attend, because then it transforms your relationship or yourself, you know. Yeah, I admire your integrity. So you're very loyal. Never give up. Also integrity about yourself, being true to yourself, you know. This is for me what the universe is saying to you. Be true to yourself. Nothing is wrong. You are not in the mindset of save me. This what happened to you. You can transform it into self-love and happy celebration with Army. I see Army here. What happens next year, universe? So that this viewer feels a transformation in their life. What happens next year? What's this Three of Cups all about? Yeah. Okay, let's get those. Look at this, guys. It says it's complicated. It could also be that you yourself feel you are too complicated, or love is complicated, because I see the 2 here. I think you feel as if love is complicated too much for you. That's why you feel that save me. Maybe you came out of a relationship recently. You feel love is too complicated. And you deny it, yeah. You're denying yourself all the fruits. Look at this. That's like grapes. That's like the 3 of Cups. Happiness. Don't deny it to yourself. Don't give up, you know. Give me one card as advice, universe. Give me one card as advice for this viewer. This card is like, I don't know, but in 3 piles this card came out. So, you know, jump into a new beginning. You might be 31 years old. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Don't give up on that relationship, whatever this is. That's that the love is being transformed. So don't give up on that. Maybe you guys will marry next year. Maybe you think, oh my gosh, this love is too complicated, and that's why you gave up on the other person, because they stressed you out, you know. But the universe is getting that into balance again. And I also see the 6 of Wands here, which means success. Yeah, if this is about relationship, if you are Tiger and you don't give up on this relationship, it will work out. You just have to risk it. This is the advice from the universe. Just risk it. Don't deny this relationship to yourself. Don't deny the fruits to yourself. Don't deny happiness to yourself. It's not complicated. It just has to be transformed, you know? That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Maybe that other person's also a Cancer. Yeah. So please apply it as it fits. But this risk card came out today a lot. Wow. So if this, if this resonates with you, please let me know. Army, I would be very happy. And I wish you a nice day. Bye, guys. Bye, bye.